Hello everyone, welcome back to the Mr. Flipwagen YouTube channel. I'm Mr. Flipwagen, but you can call me Mal. And today we are taking a look at the British Tech 3 Tier 8 light cruiser, the HMS Edinburgh. The HMS Edinburgh was one of the two last town-class light cruisers, which along with the HMS Belfast, created the Edinburgh subclass. Edinburgh was launched on the 31st of March 1938, and to be honest, she didn't really have that interesting of a service history. She mostly was a part of convoy escorts, and I believe she only operated in the Northern Hemisphere. In November 1939, she was sent out to search for the German battleship the Scharnhorst, after getting reports that the Scharnhorst had sunk a British merchant cruiser. The Edinburgh was sadly unsuccessful in her efforts and was sent back to escorting convoys. The Edinburgh was also supposed to play a part in the hunt for Bismarck. In May 1941, she was sent to intercept the Bismarck near the port of Brest in France, but the German Mastodon never made it that far. The story of the Edinburgh would eventually start drawing to a close. On the 30th of April 1932, Edinburgh would get torpedoed by a German submarine while escorting a convoy from Murmansk. On May the 2nd, after a constant bombardment from German torpedo bombers, she and her towing escorts would be ambushed by 3 German destroyers. After detecting the German raiders, the Edinburgh would cast off the towing cables, and due to her broken steering equipment, she started sailing in circles. She actually managed to fire her guns, and actually managed to hit one of the German destroyers, crippling it, forcing the crew to abandon and scuttle their ship. The Edinburgh's escorts managed to drive away the 2 other destroyers, but the Edinburgh was not safe, for she was torpedoed, and this time the damage was so severe that they had to scuttle and sink it, although it took a few attempts to do that. From this overview, the Edinburgh doesn't seem too historically important or interesting, but there is a small detail I didn't tell you about which makes it even more interesting. On the Edinburgh's final escort mission, she was carrying 465 ingots of gold, which in today's money is worth more than 70 million pounds. As of today, we know that 460 of the ingots have been recovered from the depths, with 5 more potentially still down there, or potentially looted by other salvagers. Funny thing is that when they already had recovered 431 of those gold ingots, the haul was worth over 140 million pounds in today's money. That's a lot of cash. It's a lot. In World of Warships, the Edinburgh sits in the tech tree at tier 8. She carries damage control party, hydroacoustic, repair party, and it can choose between radar, smoke, fighter or spotting aircraft. In-game, she plays similarly to the Mysore, which I reviewed a few months ago, except for that the Edinburgh feels way more versatile compared to her, despite being 2 tiers higher. She has reliant guns, good mobility, but utterly atrocious armor. When I played this battle, I actually didn't grind the Edinburgh because I wanted to get the tier 9, the Neptune. I played the Edinburgh because I wanted to play and see how it feels. Because as of right now actually, I've already gotten the tier 10 British steel ship, the Plymouth, which is basically an Edinburgh with like radar and more guns. And well, I think actually it was a good idea testing the Edinburgh a bit, seeing how it feels, because I actually noticed that while it is quite unique in playstyle compared to a lot of other cruisers, it feels fine. I actually quite like this playstyle. It feels a bit more challenging than other cruisers, but that's I don't have a problem with a bit of a challenge. I think it's actually quite nice with a challenge. So, speaking of the Edinburgh, the name Edinburgh, it actually, okay, this is completely off topic. I'm sorry if you don't like the off topic stuff, but it reminds me back when I was in high school. I think 6th or 7th grade, in English class, I think we were reading a text in English, which mentioned Edinburgh, not the ship, but the capital of Scotland, I believe. And we had a bit of a debate. We tried to figure out how how are you supposed to say this name, because it looks like you're supposed to say Edinburgh or Edinburgh, but yeah, no, it's actually Edinburgh. And my group mates I had in that group, they actually didn't believe that it was pronounced Edinburgh. So when we consulted the teacher, I asked her. She confirmed that yeah, it's Edinburgh. And since I played this game, since I played World of Warships, I knew that hey, it's Edinburgh. It's not Edinburgh. So my one friend made this parallel that oh yeah, it's you would know it because it's like Edinburgh. Because you're a bit of a memester, so you know this. That's a fun memory I had from back in the day. And yeah, I have this game to thank that I know how to pronounce Edinburgh correctly. Right, let's actually try to stay on topic now. So we have a points lead and a kills lead, and I've just dropped some preemptive torpedoes because there is a Miyoko, and oh my gosh, okay, there it is right now. I start to fire and he's firing armor piercing, and due to the light armor I take a lot of damage. So I just drop a heal, start healing some health, put the smoke down so I just get out of detection, and I try to kill the Miyoko as quickly as possible. And due to me firing armor piercing, I managed to citadel him, and with one of my preemptive torps, I actually hit it and finish him off. That was very close. And I actually forgot to say, unlike the Mysore, the Edinburgh actually carries torpedoes too, and these torpedoes are very, very handy in certain situations, like this one. If I wasn't the Mysore, then I would have probably died, because... wait, yeah, the Mysore has a heal, so... I could have healed some health. Not as much as the Edinburgh could have, but I just wouldn't have been able to like snap him out of existence as quickly. Okay, so now we have fast forwarded the replay a bit, because this is kind of just an anticlimax at this point. We're about to get into the cap, and we are farming, trying to get into range to start farming some enemy ships. And there is the enemy Edinburgh. And this is actually maybe a bit of a misplay on my part, because I'm on quite low health, and the enemy Edinburgh is on quite a decent amount of health. And I actually thought in this moment that, oh, I should be able to citadel the Edinburgh, but no, I couldn't. So I dropped the smoke. I once again tried to hide, and with my remaining health, I drop one of my heals, start healing a bit, but oh my god, I'm at this point at so low health that I should have just stopped firing and tried to stay safe, but you know, Mel is a bit greedy sometimes. He wants that extra damage, so I couldn't stop myself. I dropped some torpedoes. Oh no, I actually don't drop some torpedoes, never mind. I will drop some torpedoes in a bit, yeah, there we go. But yeah, we start farming him, and I still try to get these citadels, because the Edinburgh is a weakly armored ship. I should be able to get citadels, I mean, right? Right? Yeah, no. I don't get... spoiler alert, I don't get any more citadels in this game. And by the way, if I may go a bit off topic again over here, because at this point there's not too much to commentate on in the replay, I actually want to ask you what you think about the video quality, because I finally got the courage and just was able and had the time to build a computer. So yeah, this is my own recording that I've recorded on my very own computer, which is actually quite decent. I mean, for playing games, sure. For recording, streaming, it's adequate, I suppose. And yeah, I want to know what you guys think of the quality. I personally think that it's fine, it's watchable, compared to what I would have had in, like, back in the day when I played with a laptop. Eesh, yikes, yeah, no. But I think it looks good. If you think it looks good, feel free to let me know. If you think it looks or if you know how to make it look somewhat better, maybe, then feel free to let me know in the comments. I would appreciate feedback, and you know, uh, I'd just like to improve my video game. No pun intended, I guess. Anyway, so yeah, as you can see right now, we're trying to secure the cap. I can't really shoot a lot because everything is out of range and I have just so little health. So yeah, there's not much we can do at this point. But still, I try to get some extra damage, but I don't. Yeah, the game ends, we capture, and that was the Edinburgh. Let's take a look at the post-game stats. Right, these are the post-game stats. As you can see, I did pretty well this game. In my opinion, at least, I did 123,000 damage. Got 1 torpedo hit, 3 kills, 6 citadels, which is kind of fun. 2 secondary hits out of nowhere, and I got a dreadnought achievement for receiving damage exceeding over 120% of my ship's health. And I survived also. In the team score, I came top. I believe I got, what was it? If my memory serves me correctly, I think I got around 1900 base experience, and I came top score, so it feels pretty good. It feels great to be successful in these in light cruisers like this. So yeah, I think that was all for this video. I hope you guys found it entertaining. I think that's it. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay. I want to still say something. I actually finally have a Twitch. So if you guys want to join me on Twitch, wait, what are Twitch users called? Twit. Are they twits? No, maybe that's Twitter. Anyway, if you want to come and join me, if you want to be a twit on Twitch, feel free to join my channel. My Twitch channel link is in the description. My invites for Wall of Tanks and Wall of Warships are in the description. You can take advantage of them. And my socials and other stuff are also in the description. Yeah, but I think that's it. I've pulled out this video for way too long. I'll let you guys go now. How did my ending slogan go thing? Something, keep flipping, and I will see you guys in the next video. Take care, bye!